Ne Sais Quoi is a mouthful, so we'll call her Jenny for the remainder of the video. Honestly, she looks like AI art. Her design is so out there, but I guess it fits her name. The term Je ne sais quoi, where her name comes from, means a special something, or a quality that you can't really describe. This fits her design, since I can't really describe what she looks like, but I can describe how good she is in competitive. Let's get started with that. Jenny is an S rank, so she takes up a very valuable spot, but I'll tell you why it's so worth it in this video. Why is that? Well, if you know anything about competitive, the first thing that caught your attention will be her double item slot. What does she do with these two slots? Well, this may surprise you, but she commonly uses the golden combo, shielding soul and blow to Sapa soul. Looking at her defenses, they aren't actually all that great. However, she still runs this as her defenses are good enough to where she can take hits. She takes magic very well obviously, thanks to her BHT soul, and shielding soul is such a good item anyway that she doesn't really need good defenses to use it well. Well, we know now she's a good tank, but why would you use her over Walden and Cubot, the best tanks in the game? There are a few good reasons. First of all, she actually has pretty good stats aside from her bulk and strength, which she doesn't need. Her spirit is good, and her speed is amazing. Considering she's an amorphous being with a constantly flowing lower half, it seems like she can slither along pretty fast. Her Inspirit is a big defense debuff, which isn't a hugely important effect, since it can be purified and magic damage won't be affected. She still usually runs Cruel though, because you find her most often on Dr. Nocturne teams. Why? It's mainly because of her 4 amazing qualities. Her double slot, which we've talked about before. Her Great Spirit, meaning she can do proper damage with Nocturne skill. Her being Eerie Tribe, which has an amazing unity effect. It boosts all of the effects of your Inspirits, which is a pretty powerful effect. And her skill, which is absolutely broken. It doubles the effects of all Inspirits. It doubles them. All of them. For example, a dumb cat boost would go from an extra 30% to an extra 60%. Fucking hell. This girl has an EX Eerie Unity all on her own, and it stacks with an Eerie Unity. So what may come to mind? For me, it's a poison team. A poison team is not a playstyle I particularly enjoy, but I can admit it's pretty damn strong with JNA. To make this work, you fill out your Eerie Unity with a charged Soul Squeaky and a Spiky Soul Robbery. These two have the skill Noise Pollution, which boosts poison damage even further, as does Spiky Soul. And also stacks within Self and Curse Worsener, so you can use Foiletta or Caped Commander with this as well. Caped Commander happens to also have a Poison in Spirit and Good Spirit, so he can do some pretty good damage with Dr. Nocturne. Speaking of Dr. Nocturne, he might seem like a must-have, but since the ticking poison damage is so strong already, you really don't need him, though you should probably still take him as your other S rank alongside Jenny. If you want to make use of her defense lowering in Spirit, Wrongneck is a good option as well, since she can do good physical damage and in Spirit and do good spirit damage with her Nocturne soul. Jenny doesn't just have to be on in Spirit though. If you can, she works well in a lot of teams. I'm mainly referring to offensive teams that use Dumbcap, Donchan, Samaril and the like, but anything that uses Inspirits can make use of Jenny's very powerful effect. Je ne sais quoi is a very overlooked yokai, but she can put in some serious work on a lot of different team archetypes. What do you think of Je ne sais quoi? Did you remember she existed before you saw this? Let me know in the comments and have a good day.